and welcome back to the Ice Climbers, the Ice Climbers. Now I think this might be the final part of this Ice Climber gameplay, but I might do more if like, you know, like have a look at the other mountains, but it's just getting too hard way too early. To be honest, I don't know why all the NES games work very hard. I mean, to be honest, I think the only reason they made Kid Icarus Uprising was because they put Pit in Brawl. If they didn't put Pit in Brawl, there would never be a Kid Icarus like remake. But they put him in Brawl, so they did have to make a remake. Now I like how the clouds work, like work are the toughest things in this. They're tougher than ice blocks. These soft, fluffy clouds. Alright, alright, not yet, not yet. It might best to go the other way. And then I can... don't fail me now, Ice Climber. There we go. Bonus stage. I think these bonus stages all look the same. Oh, like now I'll go back to the topic of like NES games being like difficult and that. I mean the sports games. To be honest, the NES sports game weren't that good really. Oh wait, I missed the birdie. Go on, birdie. Oh, alright, go on. There we go. I mean, we'll get through most of these like NES games in like when I do the Let's Never Play Again shows. In case you didn't see the New Year's preview, I said I was going to do a show called Let's Never Play Again, where you play some games past or present, and just have a look at how bad that they really are. I mean, the ones I've got in mind so far are Kid Icarus for the NES, baseball, and I don't know what to do about soccer though for the NES, because it was alright I guess, it was just impossible to score goals. Well, I think I might still do the Let's Never Play Again, and maybe some games which were like, I'm definitely doing Tora Bash, definitely. Tora Bash was just an awful game. Alright, I think I'm gonna need this little Yeti to do some work here. Because I definitely need the platforming. be able to... Oh, I did not just hear polar bear alert. No polar bears, it's too early. Right, come on. Ah, there we go. Right, level 7 and level 8. Right, all the ice crystal. There we go. This game is a lot about concentration, really. You know what, I'm going to forget that carrot, I'm just going to... Because I've tried to get that carrot at the bottom and I end up failing this bonus. But not anymore. Aww. I was close as well. I mean, for any NES games, like they've got that retro and old school feel, like. Whereas games today haven't got like that fun factor. However, I have to admit there are a lot of people out there who don't see it as the fun factor, like, especially with everyone who does the fighting game vids on, like thinking, oh look, I'm a professional, look this how. Fighting games are meant to be fun. I mean, if anyone said something about cross-frames or wake-up damage in an arcade in Street Fighter, you'd probably punch them. You'd be like, just enjoy the game, please, and stop moaning about stuff. I mean, if my friend Grim ever went to an arcade and talked about all of the fighting game, like, complicated technological stuff, he'd probably get hanged and that, you know, because... As you see, we have come to a point that I've run out of things to say. And the polar bear's going to kill me. Oh, the polar bear doesn't. Good boy, polar bear, good boy. I mean, Evo, that's basically the Demon's Chamber, to be honest. Basically, Evo's not a fighting game tournament. It's basically a it's a soul-sucking company which is taking the fun out of fighting games. And technically I am calling anyone, I am actually calling Evo out, because that's what they are. And on that related note, I guess we could conquer a few more mountains before we, like, move on to the next awesome retro. So join us in the next part of Mountain 12.